Alright, so we'll be starting here in a few. I'm just going to go ahead and post this around real quick, and then we'll be starting right up. Let's post it on the Phil Singer Facebook group real quick. Alright, so I apologize for that wait. I just wanted to get a couple of announcements out there that I'm streaming. We are going to be playing the most recent card from my chronological promotion on the Legends of Wrestling framework here on the my Phil Singer Games framework for Tabletop Simulator. So I think that it's V that focuses on wrestling cards. It is indeed. Alright, so our first match is going to see Red Berry, which I now need to find the Legends Prime 2022. There it is. So we're going to get Red Berry, and he is going to be facing BF Roller, who is Dr. Benjamin Roller, a well-known guy from the early days of wrestling. He is going to be in my black and white bootlegs deck. BF. There he is. So now we're going to go ahead and put him over here. Alright, so Roller has not had a whole lot of success in my promotion. He is the inaugural junior heavyweight champion, but then he pretty much lost it right away. Didn't have a single defense. He's gone 2-7 so far. Red Berry just debuted. I believe he's had 2 matches so far. 1 match so far. And it was a successful debut. So he is 1-0. Looking to sort of build up a reputation and get a junior heavyweight title shot against the current junior heavyweight champion, who is William Muldoon. So let's get to the action. I can zoom in a little bit here. Highlight the dice, pick them up and throw them. Let's see who's going to start it out. It looks like Wild Red Berry will be starting out here tonight. And Berry with a forearm to the chest, but Dr. Benjamin Roller goes down hurt. On his way back up, Berry grabs him and sends him into the ropes. Roller is going to roll on the ropes here. And he rolled a 4B on the ropes. I've got to get out the... I didn't get out the charts. I am using the vintage charts for these, so let's get them out here. Out of the ring vintage, into the ropes vintage. I think that's all the vintage charts. I think it's just those 4. Alright, so it was an into the ropes, so let's go ahead and magnify here. He got a 4B, so you and the opponent are clinched near the ropes. You sidestep the opponent and use a quick leg sweep or sneaky rabbit punch depending on your wrestling style. So we will say that Roller goes ahead and nails Barry with a leg sweep, taking over on level 2. And Roller with a single leg lift and slam here. Gonna trigger the pin on Barry. And Wild Red Barry, he is a level 3, or a pin 3. So he's going to need to roll 4 or better, and he does. So we will go ahead and dump that there. And Roller is also a 6-3, so we will put that there. Doop. Should have done that at the beginning of the match, but what can you do? Gonna go ahead and roll again. And Roller with a reverse hammerlock, hurting Wild Red Barry. And Roller with a waistlock takedown on Red Barry. And Barry is hurt once again. Roller follows up with a wrist lock, taking Barry down, and Barry on his way up. He's obviously hurt though. And Roller with the waistlock takedown right there. And that is going to hurt Wild Red Barry. And then we've got Roller with another big roll there. Single leg lift and slam on Wild Red Barry, and Barry is hurt again. Roller just can't keep him down. And wrist lock on Wild Red Barry, hurting him once again. And then Roller again with that single leg lift and slam. And this finally does manage to keep Wild Red Barry down. Barry's got a B on the ring rating. I am going to have him roll out of the ring, so let's see what he rolls on the out of the ring chart. That is a 9. So let's see here, 9B. That is not a fantastic roll. You fall out of the ring and land awkwardly, twisting your ankle on the floor. You crawl back into the ring. Add 1 to your pin rating, and opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Barry really not having a good match here. And Roller with the grinding hammerlock, 3 add 1. So we're going to add 1 to Wild Red Barry. And Barry is hurt. And Roller with that another single leg lift and slam. Barry is down again. He has the opportunity to roll out of the ring. I am going to take that opportunity for Wild Red Barry. He rolls a 5B. It's going back to the ring. We're going to check out what happens here. Your opponent opens the ropes as you step through, but you take down the opponent with a leg rip. The official is frustrated by your lack of sportsmanship. Roll disqualification. If there is no disqualification, you continue to attack. Roll on level 3 offense. So Wild Red Barry rolling his disqualification here. He has a DQ rating of 5, so let's see. I do roll twice for disqualification if it comes from a chart situation, but it is unnecessary. Wild Red Barry is not disqualified, and he is rolling on level 3 offense. So Barry with the reverse surfboard, he has got Dr. BF Roller down. Roller has a C ring rating. He is not going to roll out of the ring. And Wild Red Berry continues with that reverse surfboard. This time hurting BF Roller. He's able to get back to his feet. And Berry with a headbutt hurting Roller. And Wild Red Berry gonna throw BF Roller into the ropes here. And that is an 8B for the ropes. So let's see, into the ropes, we've got M, 8B. You and your opponent break clean. As the opponent backs up, you step towards the opponent, and he grabs you in a quick fireman's carry. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Wild Red Berry rolling on level 2 offense here. And Red Berry with a reverse arm scissor on BF Roller, putting him down. And Berry now gonna throw Roller out of the ring. And Roller has a 7C out of the ring. So let's see what happens here. 7C. As you back into the ropes, the opponent shoves you out of the ring. The referee is upset with such a flagrant violation. Opponent rolls DQ. If there is no DQ, you regain your balance and crawl back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So once again, Wild Red Berry rolling his disqualification. He is not disqualified. So now Berry going to roll on level 3 offense, and that is the Gilligan twist. So he needs to roll 5 or better to kick out. Let's see what... that was not a roll. And that is an 8. So he has managed to kick out of the Gilligan twist. And Wild Red Berry rolling again on level 3. That's a choice F. What's that do? I'm flipping stuff over instead of magnifying. So he could try a single leg, 6 or lower. So it's a 2 agility or 3 power with a base of 6. So obviously he's going to try for that power because that's going to work on an 8 or lower. So let's see what he rolls here. He's got that. So now BF Roller going to have to roll his level 3, and that is pin. So he's going to have to roll 5 or better to kick out. And he does. So now he is there. And oop, that was only 1 dice. And now we've got an Indian Deathlock hurting Dr. BF Roller. And Red Berry with that rope climb headlock takeover, putting him down, and then Roller gets back up hurt. And now we've got a full Nelson. They have equal power, so that is going to work, but it only hurts Dr. BF Roller. And we've got another rope climb headlock takeover hurting him again. He just can't keep Roller down. And another rope climb headlock takeover hurting him one more time. Berry just cannot seem to keep Dr. BF Roller on the mat. And that is going to be another full Nelson that is, of course, going to work, except that Roller able to slip out and take over on level 1 offense. And Dr. BF Roller with a tie-up and joke to crowd. And Wild Red Berry is dazed. Apparently the joke wasn't very good. And Dr. BF Roller with the body slam. That is a power maneuver. Since they are equal in power, that is going to work. So Wild Red Berry is hurt by the body slam from BF Roller. And now Roller with a wristlock takedown on Wild Red Berry, hurting him again. And Roller, after the waistlock takedown. He locks on a wrist lock. And Wild Red Berry hurt one more time. And Roller going to the side chancery. What is he going to do here? This is a choice F. I keep doing that. I keep hitting the... I think that is the... yeah. Base of 6, 3 on power. So that's, of course, what he's going to do since he has a 2 for power. So we're going to be 8 or less. And, of course, he gets it. So this is going to be Red Berry rolling on level 3 defense. And a 4, that's a hurt 2. So here's BF Roller with a single leg lift and slam. And now Berry is down. Berry is going to leave the ring, of course, because that's just the way he goes. And that is a 10. That is not a great roll for Wild Red Berry here. He does have a B, and it's a 10. You collide violently with your opponent, sending them falling out of the ring, where you strike your head on the floor. Roll count out. If you are not counted out, you manage to crawl back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Wild Red Berry rolling his count out. He's got to roll 6 or better here. And he does, so he is not counted out. And here we go with Dr. BF Roller rolling on the level 3 offense. And Roller with an armbar submission. That's a +1 finisher, so he's got to roll 8 or better. And he does. So Dr. BF Roller rolling on level 3 offense. There's the grinding hammerlock, 3 add 1, so he's going to add 1. And Wild Red Berry is down again. He is going to leave the ring one more time. And that is a 9B. So how does that play out for Wild Red Berry? 9B. You fall out of the ring, awkwardly twisting your ankle on the floor. You crawl back into the ring, add 1 to your pin rating, and opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Red Berry, that's the second time he's messed up his ankle falling out of the ring. Can Dr. BF Roller capitalize? He locks him into a reverse hammerlock, and that's going to hurt Wild Red. And then a single leg lift and slam, also hurting him. And then we've got into the ropes. So what we're going to do here is roll. Red Berry's got an A for the ropes, and that is a choice move. I think Roller's doing so well, he's going to take it. He's going to throw him into the ropes. So that is a 5A. That should be a pretty solid result for Wild Red Berry. You and your opponent are clinched near the ropes. You sidestep the opponent and use a quick leg sweep or sneaky rabbit punch. Roll on level 2 offense. So Wild Red Berry with a rabbit punch on Dr. BF Roller. And then he locks him in that full Nelson, but Roller once again says and slips out. And here we see Dr. BF Roller with an eye gouge on Wild Red Berry. And Berry is dazed. And here we have into the turnbuckle. And Wild Red has a B turnbuckle rating. So let's grab these dice and roll for him here. He's got a 6B turnbuckle. So let's see what that is. 6B. The referee orders a clean break. The opponent backs off, and you step out of the corner. The opponent steps to the side and grabs an outside single leg takedown. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Dr. BF Roller still on level 2 offense here. With a 5, he's got that wrist lock applied, and that is going to hurt Wild Red Berry. And we've got a stiff arm on Wild Red, and that is going to leave him down. And Roller with a half Nelson now. The half Nelson is also going to leave Wild Red Berry down. And so Dr. BF Roller, with that grinding hammerlock, add 1. So we're going to add 1 here. And then that is just going to hurt Wild Red Berry. So we're going to need to roll these. And we've got a 5. It's another wrist lock, hurting Wild Red Berry. And this match is interminable, apparently. Single leg lift and slam by BF Roller. That's going to leave Berry down. He is going to leave the ring. 12. Oh, man. Berry is not having any luck rolling out to the floor. You and your opponent throw the rule book out and start exchanging fisticuffs. Both wrestlers roll DQ. If there is no DQ, the wrestler with the better ring rating takes over on level 3 offense. So both of these guys are going to roll their disqualification. If there is no DQ, then Wild Red Berry will be the victor of the Wild Brawl. And Red Berry is safe. And BF Roller is safe. And Red Berry takes over on level 3. And Red Berry locks in the Gilligan twist. So that means BF Roller needs a 7 or better in order to stay in this match. And he does not get it. He rolls himself a 6. And that is the end of this contest. So we see Wild Red Berry win this match with a Gilligan twist. And I am going to enter that into Obsidian here. This is how I keep my results. Berry defeated Roller via Gilligan twist. Fatigue. Let's see here. What do we got? We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Berry. And 1, 2, 3 for Roller. That would be a 5-star match. I don't think it was quite a 5-star match. I am going to go ahead and give this a 3.5-star rating. That's what I feel like. It was a little one-sided. Strangely enough, Wild Red Berry did come back to win, but I do think that Roller kind of dominated a little bit, and it went on longer than it probably needed to. Alright, so that was our first match, so let's go ahead and put these guys away. What happened there? Oh, I hit F. That's what happened there. And Wild Red Berry's away, and we grab our black and white bootlegs, and we're going to go ahead and just throw BF Roller in there. And our next match is Bert Assirati versus Wladek Zbyszko, and the winner of this match will face Paul Pons for the European Heavyweight title. So right now, we are needing Bert Assirati, and he's going to be in the black and white bootlegs. There he is. And Wladek Zbyszko, he is in PDF Prime here. I spelled his name wrong. I will need to fix that. Let me fix that real quick. Wladek Zbyszko. There we go. So we have Assirati versus Wladek Zbyszko in our next match, with the winner receiving a European title shot against European champion Paul Pons. Alrighty then, so let's roll for initiative. Or actually, let's set these counters up right. He is a 4-1, and I believe that Wladek is a 5-2, so we are good there. Let's grab the die, both die, and go ahead and give him a roll. And it looks like Zbyszko is going to take over, and it does not trigger the special ability of Bert Assirati. Here we go. So Zbyszko is starting off with an eye gouge, playing it dirty, and Assirati is dazed. And a wrist lock with finger twist on Assirati, dazing him once again. And another wrist lock and finger twist on Assirati, and Assirati pulls his hand back. He's not having any of that. And Assirati with a single leg takedown on Wladek Zbyszko, and Zbyszko rolled a counter here. He is going to take over on level 1, so he's out of the way of that single leg, no problem. And Zbyszko with an elbow strike that is a power move, and Assirati, being the power lifter, definitely has the power advantage over Zbyszko, so that elbow smash is not going to work. And Assirati going to take over on level 2 and club Zbyszko down with some clubbing blows. And Zbyszko now with a 4 on level 3. That is a hurt situation for Wladek Zbyszko. And now Assirati throwing him into the ropes. And Zbyszko has a B in the ropes rating. So we're going to go ahead and magnify the ropes. We didn't roll. I'm dumb. So what is that? A 6. Magnify the ropes. And he has got a 6B. So that is the roll for initiative. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put these closer together. And then roll them. And it looks like Assirati taking over again. And Assirati rolls the clubbing blows again. And that is going to put Wladek Zbyszko down. And Assirati, can he count, or can he follow up on the clubbing blows with anything good? No, it's a body throw. Choice G. So that is either going to be into the turnbuckle or a 3 on power rating with a base of 7. So that's going to be 5 or less, or into the ropes. He's going to throw him into the ropes. And that is a 6. I believe that is going to be another initiative roll. Yes, it is. And this time it's Wladek taking over. And Wladek Zbyszko with a turnbuckle throw here. Gonna back Bert Assirati into the buckle. And Assirati has an A turnbuckle rating, and he rolls a 6. So 6A into the turnbuckle. And that is going to be Assirati taking over on level 2 offense. It says, as you and your opponent are tied up, you back into the corner. The referee orders a clean break, but your opponent takes a wild swing at your head. Luckily, you duck the shot and drive into your opponent with a powerful double leg takedown. So Assirati with that double leg, taking him down, rolling on level 2. That's a bear hug 2. And that is, of course, Wladek Zbyszko taking over on level 2. Easily slipping out of that bear hug. And then trying to throw Assirati into the turnbuckle again. A 4A. this is not going to end well for Wladek. Same deal. That is going to be Assirati taking over on level 2. And Assirati with the heel hook. And Wladek with his pin. So he just needs to avoid rolling snake eyes. And he does. And now Assirati with that press slam, 3 add 1, so he's going to go ahead and do that. And this is going to put Wladek Zbyszko down. And Wladek is going to roll out of the ring. Nah, he's not. He's playing the face here. So he's just down. And now we're just rolling up the card here. Toe hold 3. And that's another pinning situation. He's got to roll 5 or better. And he does, just barely. Breaks out of that toe hold, allowing Assirati to come back with a press slam. 3 add 1, so he's going to add 1 again. And 3 is another pin. So now he's got to roll 7 or better. And he does. My phone keeps going off. So Assirati is able, or Zbyszko is able to kick out again. And Assirati throws him out of the ring. And Wladek has an A ring rating, but a roll of 9 is going to be pretty tough even with an A. You tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return to the ring in a good display of sportsmanship. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Assirati is still on offense. He's on level 2 here. And a standing side headlock, and Wladek able to counter that on level 2. And now Wladek with a flying mare that Assirati is able to counter on level 2. And standing side headlock dazing Wladek Zbyszko. And Assirati, I don't know why I call him Assirati so often. It's Assirati. He gets the driving double leg takedown. He definitely has the power advantage, so that is going to work. But Wladek able to get out of the way, no problem there. And Wladek with a toe hold. And Bert Assirati with he's going to be dazed from that toe hold. Shaking it off. And an elbow strike from Wladek has no effect on Bert Assirati, who just comes in and takes over on level 2. And a bear hug on Wladek Zbyszko, but he slips out of it and attempts another elbow strike. That is just not going to work, guy. And Assirati counters on level 2, and he has got it into the ropes on Wladek Zbyszko. Zbyszko's got a B ropes rating. Let's see what he rolls. He rolls a 5B into the ropes. I believe that is a fairly solid roll. Nope, that's the initiative roll again. So this could go either way. Let's see what happens. And it is Bert Assirati all the way. And Assirati rolling on level 2 here. Standing side headlock. And Wladek Zbyszko able to counter again. And Wladek Zbyszko with a body scissors and armbar. And Bert Assirati is dazed. And then Wladek Zbyszko with a headbutt. 3, choice E. So what is choice E here? E is a rolling knee bar, 3 agility, or 2 power, base 8. So he needs a 9 or less for a level 3 move here. He definitely gets it. It's a rolling knee bar by Wladek, and he is rolling on level 3 defense, so that is going to be down, and he is not going to leave the ring. So let's see. Rolling on level 3 is Wladek Zbyszko, and he's got a body hold and head chancery, 2, choice F. So let's go see what the F is. I believe that is a power rating. Yeah, the 3 is on the power. So for Assirati, that's going to be, he's going to need to roll 2 or better. That isn't going to happen. So 7 or better for a level 2. And let's see what goes on here. He does roll a 7. So now Assirati is rolling on level 2. And he is dazed. And he hits him with the headlock. He does have the better agility, so that is going to work. But Assirati able to counter that deftly, and he is rolling on level 2. And he rolls the heel hook. And Wladek Zbyszko is going to have to roll his pin again. He needs an 8 or better to break out of this heel hook, and he rolls a 7. So that is not going to work. Bert Assirati, even though I call him Assirati, has won this bout and will face Paul Pons on card 7 for the European heavyweight title. Assirati defeated Zbyszko via heel hook. Fatigue. Assirati has 0. And Zbyszko, he started at 2. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3-star match, I'll buy that. Let's go up here and grab my stars. We want 3. Stick them in here. Boom, there we go. 3-star match. Our next match is going to be Toots Mondt and Joe Stecher. Stecher is a former world heavyweight champion. Toots Mondt has had a mediocre showing so far in this promotion. So, not really great, not really bad, just kind of there. Mondt is going to be in just the plain old color bootlegs. Search for Toots. There's Toots Mondt. And so is Joe Stecher. So there we go. I don't know why those turned into those. That isn't good. Okay. The game is just freaking out, apparently. Anyway. Here we go. We got Stecher. We've got Mondt. Let's see. Mondt is a 6'3". So let's go ahead and put the marker at the right spot. Stecher is a 5-2. And let's roll for some initiative. Here we go. That, I can't tell what that's supposed to be. It's kind of stuck. I'm gonna re-roll that. Alright, so they tied on the initiative roll. So my house rules is that if they tie on an initiative roll, the level that they start on goes up by 1. So if they were rolling for level 1 offense initiative, they would now be rolling for level 2 offense initiative. If they tied again, it would go up to 3. So it looks like Stecher is going to start on level 2. And he starts out with a double wrist lock, but Toots Mondt able to avoid that. Mondt with a grinding headlock, and Stecher is dazed. And Toots Mondt then goes ahead with a more grinding headlock action, dazing Stecher again. And Mondt with a standing armbar. They do have even power, so that is going to work. And Stecher is hurt from that standing armbar. And Mondt gonna throw him into the ropes, and Stecher has a B ropes rating. Let's see what happens here. That is going to be an 8 into the ropes. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. 8B into the ropes. You and the opponent break clean. As the opponent backs up, you step towards the opponent and he grabs you in a quick fireman's carry. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Toots Mondt on level 2 offense here. And Mondt with a short forearm punch. That's going to hurt Stecher. And Mondt with another short forearm punch, hurting Stecher again. And that is a short forearm punch from Mondt for a 3rd time, but I've got to roll Stecher's dice here. And that is a pin. So Joe Stecher gonna roll his pin. He just needs to avoid snake eyes. And he barely manages to do that. But he does, so he kicks out. And Toots Mondt with a rolling hip lock takeover. And now Stecher pinned again. He needs to roll 4 or better. And he does. And Mondt throwing him out of the ring. So Stecher's going to roll his out of the ring. He rolls a 7. He's got a B. 7B. You tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return to the ring in a good display of sportsmanship. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Mondt going to be on level 2 offense here. And Toots Mondt with a back elbow dazing Joe Stecher. And Mondt with that standing armbar, and that is going to work, and that dazes Stecher again. So back heel trip hurts Stecher. Mondt is in control, and another back elbow here, and that is going to daze him. And now Toots Mondt with a short headbutt to the nose, and that is a choice E maneuver. So let's go here and see what he's got. Rolling knee bar, That's going to be 3 agility or 2 power, base 8. And so the agility is going to be a 6, the power is going to be a 7. Mondt is not going to play it safe. He's going to try for the 6 or better. And he gets it. So that is going to be Stecher rolling on level 3, and he is hurt. So now Toots Mondt rolls that shoulder tackle, hurting Joe Stecher. He just cannot keep him down. And here we go, reverse takedown and ride. And Stecher is going to be able to pop right out of that. And Stecher with an into the turnbuckle on Toots Mondt. And Mondt is a B turnbuckle, so let's roll the die here. And he rolls a 4B. Oh, that zoomed in really close, huh? 4B into the turnbuckle. So it looks like Mondt is going to take over. As you and your opponent are tied up, you back into the corner. The referee orders a clean break, but your opponent takes a wild swing at your head. Luckily, you duck and drive into your opponent with a powerful double leg takedown. So Mondt taking down Stecher there. And that is going to be Mondt on level 2. So Mondt going to throw him into the ropes, and that is a B ropes rating. I don't know why I'm not using my hot buttons here. So he rolled a 6B ropes. Ropes are down here, 6B, and that's just going to be the initiative stuff again. So here we go. And it looks like Stecher going to take over on the initiative roll here. And Stecher with a double wrist lock, and Mondt is hurt. And Stecher gonna throw Mondt into the turnbuckle or roll up. He's gonna toss him into the turnbuckle, and that is an 11B on the turnbuckle here. So let's see here. 11B. Oof, level 3 defense. As you and your opponent are tied up, you back into the corner. The referee orders a clean break, but the opponent takes a wild swing at your head. You are knocked for a loop. Roll on level 3 defense. So that is going to be Toots Mondt rolling on level 3 defense here. I need to zoom out a little bit more. And Mondt, level 3 defense, rolls a 6. That is a pin. So he is going to roll his pin. He's just got to roll 4 or better, and he just barely does. That punch really must have rocked him. And Stecher rolling on level 3 offense here. And that is the double wing hold. Choice D. Choice D here. 8 on the agility. Let's see. 3 power or 2 agility, base 8. And I don't know why I'm not using the hotkeys again. Mondt's agility is 0, so that's going to be 8 or 7. Obviously he's going to try the 8 because it's a level 3 and it's a higher roll, and he gets that no problem. So Mondt rolling on level 3 defense here. He rolls a 3. That's going to leave him down. And Joe Stecher with that scissors hold. So he needs a 6 or better to break this scissors hold. And he gets it. And Stecher rolling on level 3 with the head chancery and bar lock. And that's a pin as well. So he's going to need 6 or better here, and he gets that too. Stecher still rolling on his level 3 offense. He's going to throw Mondt out of the ring, and Mondt 4B out of the ring. As your opponent barrels you into the ropes, you both fall from the ring. You shift your weight and land on top of your opponent. Your opponent is stunned. Opponent rolls countout. If there is no countout, you and the opponent both get back into the ring. Roll on level 3 offense. So Stecher's going to roll his countout, which is 5. And he is not counted out. And Mondt going to roll on level 3 offense here. Full body slam. Choice G. And let's see here. You back your opponent into the corner. Opponent rolls into the turnbuckle. Or a waistlock suplex. 7 or lower, plus or minus the power. So let's see, what is his power? It's -1. So he's going to try that. He's got to roll a 6 or better. He does not get it, so Stecher takes over on level 2. And Stecher rolls a 5, so that's an arm lock and body lock. And Mondt is hurt. And Stecher rolls the arm lock and body lock again. And Mondt is hurt once again. Stecher with that. He's got a choice C now. Eagle split. What is choice C here? It is going to be a 3 on agility or 2 on power. He's obviously going to try the agility, which is going to work on a 6 or better. And he does not get it. So that's going to be Mondt taking over on level 2. Mondt could throw him into the turnbuckle or roll up. I think he's going to throw him into the turnbuckle. And that is a 7 turnbuckle B. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Mondt on level 2. He rolls a shoulder tackle. And that hurts Joe Stecher. And now he's got him another shoulder tackle, and this is his pin. So he's going to have to roll a 5 or better to kick out, and he does. So here we go. Now Mondt on level 3. He rolls the elbow punch. 3 add 1, so we're going to add 1 to Joe Stecher here. And 2, that leaves him hurt. And then the reverse takedown and ride. And Stecher once again not having any part of that reverse takedown and ride. Counters with a half Nelson. And that's going to hurt Toots Mondt. And Stecher is then into a double wrist lock, which hurts Mondt. And now Joe Stecher with a takedown and body ride. And that is actually going to work. And Mondt is hurt. And he does it one more time, also hurting him. And Stecher locks on that double wrist lock, which hurts Mondt. And then hits that arm lock and body lock, taking Mondt down. Mondt could leave the ring. I think he's going to. And that is an 8 out of ring B. Opponent rolls DQ. If there's no DQ, he's rolling on level 3 offense. So Stecher shoves Mondt back out of the ring while Mondt was trying to get in the ring. He's now going to roll his DQ for that flagrant display of bad sportsmanship. His DQ is 4, so he's got to roll anything better than a 4, and he does. So he's not disqualified, and now Stecher rolling on level 3 offense. And now Stecher with the scissors hold. So Mondt has to roll 8 or better to break the hold. And he does not. So that one is over. Joe Stecher has defeated Toots Mondt via scissors hold. And Joe Stecher has an impressive record. I believe that he is something like 13-2. I think he's got the most wins out of anybody except for Paul Pons, who had some wins over in Europe. And now we need the fatigue. And it looks like Mondt. I can't remember whether I added one after the thingy. I'm going to add one now. I don't think I did. And now I need that again. So 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is going to be Mondt had 4. Stecher had how many here? Stecher started at 5-2 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will say that that was a 3-star match. And I don't know why FG is there. Now, Evan Lewis versus Everett Marshall is going to be our next one. Hold on one second. I can tell you what Stecher's record is, because it's pretty solid. Stecher is 12-3. With this win, he's going to be 13-3. He is a one-time NWC World Heavyweight Champion and a one-time NBBW World's Heavyweight Champion. So really having a solid performance in my promotion is Joe Stecher. Let's put these guys away. They're both going to go into the color bootleg bag. So we just throw them right in there. There's Mondt, there's Stecher. And oof, that was rough. Lewis and Everett Marshall. Neither of these guys are in there. Marshall is going to be in the black and white bootlegs. He was a guy that I made. And there is Everett Marshall. And Evan Lewis is obviously going to be in the expansion 7. Right here. Search. Evan Lewis is right here. There we go. Okay, so Everett Marshall, he's a 5'2". We have got Evan Lewis, he is a 6'3". Alright, so we're going to roll on. And this match is no DQ, no countouts. These two had a brawl that ended with a countout, I think it was 2 cards ago. And so they are basically having a rematch with no referee stoppage. So there will be no countouts and no disqualifications here. Alright, so here we go. We're rolling for initiative, and it looks like Evan Lewis is going to take over first. And 6 into the turnbuckle. And Marshall has a B turnbuckle rating. So B3, that's going to be pretty solid. B3. Your opponent backs you into the corner. As they break upon the referee's instruction, you slip behind them and deliver a devastating waist lock throw. So roll on level 3 offense. So Marshall coming out of the gate swinging there. Marshall is on level 3, and that's going to be forearm blows, leaving Evan Lewis down. And now he could throw him out of the ring or roll up. Marshall is going to throw him out of the ring. And that is going to be a 7B. So you tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return to the ring in a good display of sportsmanship. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So that is going to see Everett Marshall rolling on level 2. And he hits a body slam. That is going to put Strangler Evan Lewis down. He could roll out of the ring, but he's not going to. Armbar takedown submission by Everett Marshall. Once again, leaving Lewis down. Lewis still not going to roll out of the ring. And now we've got short arm scissors. That's going to hurt Evan Lewis. And Lewis with that locked back again in that armbar takedown submission. And he is hurt again. And here we see him into the turnbuckle. And he will back him into the turnbuckle. And that is a 6. Turnbuckle A. So that may not be too bad. It is not. Lewis is going to take back over. That's going to be the double leg takedown turnbuckle result. So Lewis with a double leg takedown on Everett Marshall. And Lewis with a full Nelson. But Marshall able to counter. And Marshall bars his arm, dazing Evan Lewis. And Everett Marshall with a go behind waistlock takedown. And they have equal agility, so that is going to work. And Marshall is going to take him down with that go behind waistlock takedown. And that is going to hurt Evan Lewis. So now Marshall with the fireman's carry, hurting Lewis. And Marshall with a big body slam. Gonna slam him down. He pops right back up, but he's obviously feeling the effects. And now into the turnbuckle again, or he's gonna roll up. He's gonna roll up. And a top wrist lock, dazing Evan Lewis. And here we see another go behind waistlock takedown, and that is going to work. Except that Evan Lewis is going to counter it. And Lewis with a driving double leg takedown. And that is actually going to put Everett Marshall down. And Evan Lewis with a guillotine and leg sweep, hurting Everett Marshall. And then we have a toe hold here, or nope, a full Nelson. And that is going to lead to Everett Marshall taking over. And Marshall with a hammer lock. And that is going to hurt Evan Lewis. And Marshall with a fireman's carry, but Lewis able to land back up on his feet pretty quickly there. And he grabs Everett Marshall in a headlock, and Marshall is dazed. Evan Lewis trying that waistlock takedown, dazing Everett Marshall again. And this time, Evan Lewis grabs a hip lock. And that is going to work since they have even agility. And so the hip lock. And that's going to daze him again. Just can't keep Everett Marshall down. Then a headlock, and then Marshall is going to take over. Slips out of that headlock with ease. And headlock and punch. And that's going to hurt Evan Lewis. And then another body slam going to hurt Evan Lewis. And the fireman's carry hurting him as well. And then we have a crossface hammerlock, choice E. So we're going to zoom over here. What is choice E? That is going to be 8 minus agility, so that's going to be 6. Or you could do the level 2 move, which is going to be a forearm uppercut. I can't remember Lewis's power. Let's go check that out. Looks like it's +1, so that's going to be a 9. So that is obviously the better choice, and what Everett Marshall is going to do. He could have rolled the 6 or better too. So he is rolling on level 2. And Lewis, once again, able to counter that forearm uppercut. And he shoulder thrust power move. He doesn't have the power on Everett Marshall, so that is not going to work. Marshall going to take over on level 2. Another crossface hammerlock, choice E. So he's going to try the 9 or better again. He gets it. So this is going to be a level 2. And Evan Lewis is hurt. And there we see the headlock and punch. But Lewis able to slip his head out before the punch connects. And a waistlock takedown on Everett Marshall has him dazed. And Lewis bars the arm. And Everett Marshall able to slip out of that. And Marshall with the end of the turnbuckle on Lewis. And let's see, Lewis has an A turnbuckle rating. And he rolled a 7. So an A7 turnbuckle. That's a reversal. Sorry about that. So Marshall rolling on the turnbuckle rating here. He's got a B. And he also rolls a 7. So 7B turnbuckle rating. And that is going to see Evan Lewis rolling on level 2. And Lewis with the crotch lift and body slam, and that's going to hurt Everett Marshall. And Lewis with the driving double leg hurting Marshall. And then a bear hug and trip, and this is going to be a choice F. So what is F here? Base of 6, 3 is on the power. So base of 6, 3 is on the power. He's obviously going to try that. So he's got to roll 6 or better. And he does not. So this is going to be Everett Marshall taking over on level 2, grinding headlock. And grinding headlock, that's a 2, so Lewis is down. And that's an out of the ring. Marshall not going to throw him out of the ring, he's going to roll up. And Marshall into the turnbuckle now, and Lewis has an A turnbuckle, so we'll go for that. 11 A turnbuckle. Your opponent backs out of the corner and you rush towards them. They use your momentum to deliver an overhead suplex and throw you across the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense, so that's going to see Everett Marshall maintaining control at level 3 offense. And Marshall with a short arm scissors hurting Lewis. And then a body slam hurting Lewis. And then that fireman's carry hurting Lewis. And then the choice E, of course I can't remember what that is. Choice E, that's the rolling knee bar. Okay, so 3 on agility. 3 on agility. Let's see. Yeah, he's definitely going to do the power. That's going to be 9 or less. That's a 2 move, and he does not get it, so that's Lewis taking over on level 2 with a grapevine to shoulder lock 3. And that's a pin on Everett Marshall. So Marshall needs to roll 3 or better. And he does. And then Lewis, I'm going to move these dice closer together. That was not what I wanted, but that worked. Okay. So he was on 3. So that is a 2. That's going to be the knee bar, choice D. That is going to be 3 power, base 8. So 3 power, base 8. That's what he's going to do. He's going to do the power. So 8 or less, he gets it. And that's going to see Marshall rolling on level 3 defense. He's hurt. And then Lewis with an into the ropes. And he's got a B ropes rating. So a B8. And Lewis is rolling on level 2 offense. Level 2 offense. Let's not give him anything here. Level 2 offense for Lewis. And that's a 4. That's going to be a choice F. So many choices and charts. Choice F. He is going to do the power, so that's going to be, I believe, 6 plus 1, so that's 7 or better for a level 3. Nope, 0, so it's going to be 6 or better for a level 3. And he does not get it, so that's going to be Everett Marshall taking over on level 2. So 3 is a fireman's carry, and Lewis counters that on level 1. Lewis with an into the turnbuckle, and that is an 8B on the turnbuckle. 8B is going to be Lewis rolling on level 3 offense. So Lewis rolling on level 3 offense here. Zoom in a little bit more. Lewis with a knee bar, choice D. Oh, good God. Too many charts. Choice D. That is going to be an 8 or better. Lewis is obviously going to take that. And he gets it. And now Everett Marshall needs to roll on level 3 and 4. That is a down. Marshall is not going to leave the ring. That's not the way he rolls. And Lewis is going to throw him out of the ring anyway. And that is a 7 out of the ring, B7. And that is going to see Lewis rolling on level 2 offense. And Lewis with a into the ropes. So once again, we're going to go consult some charts. And that's a 5B. Into the ropes. Roll again for initiative. So here we go. We're rolling again for initiative. And that is going to be Everett Marshall. Rolling on level 2. Marshall going to body slam him. That is going to leave Lewis down. And now Everett Marshall, of course, he rolls a choice F. What are you doing, cat? My cat is scratching stuff. Okay. So that is a choice F. So let's go over here. And choice F. He's obviously going to do the power. So that's going to be 6 or better, I believe. 7 or better. Because he's got a +1 for power. So 7 or better. And that is an 8. So that does not work. And that is going to be Lewis rolling there. Level. Oh, good lord. 7 or better. At least I know what that one is, because we just did it. He didn't get it. Or no, that was 6 or better. He still didn't get it. So that is him taking over on level. And he's going to throw him into the turnbuckle. Oh my god. And that is a 7A turnbuckle. That's going to be the reversal. So that is going to see Everett Marshall rolling on the turnbuckle. And that's going to be an 8B on the turnbuckle. 8B. That's going to be Lewis on level 3 offense. And Lewis with the stranglehold, +2. So he needs a 6 or better. And he gets it. And he's got a hammerlock, and that's going to leave Everett Marshall down. And then Lewis with another stranglehold. So 7 or better. And he gets it. And that's a 3. So that's an out of the ring. He's going to roll up. And that's a 5. So grapevine to shoulder lock. And that's going to hurt Everett Marshall. And then Lewis with an into the ropes. Of course he does. So that's going to be a 9B ropes. Level 2 offense for Strangler Evan Lewis. And Lewis with another into the ropes, not going to do that. He's going to roll up. And he's got a headlock. And Marshall counters it. And now Everett Marshall with a go behind waistlock takedown, and that is going to work as they do have equal agility. And Lewis is hurt. And Everett Marshall, headlock and punch, hurting Evan Lewis. And then we've got the crossface hammerlock, choice E. So we're going over to consult some choices here. We're going to do the power one. That's going to be +1, so that's 9. 9 for level 2. Oh, he does not get it. And Lewis rolling on level 2. Lewis with the driving double leg takedown, 2. Dazing Everett Marshall. This match is also interminable. 2. That is the waistlock takedown. And of course Everett Marshall counters that on level 2. And of course he goes into the choice E, so that's going to be 9 or better. He gets it. Lewis is rolling on level 2. 4. That is a down 3. And then the armbar takedown submission 3. And Lewis is hurt. Fireman's carry, down 3. And then we've got forearm blows 3, hurt 2. Then we've got a body slam 3, and that's going to be a pin. Not that that pin is going to do a whole lot of good. He needs a 4 or better to not be pinned. Of course, he gets that. And now Everett Marshall rolling on level 3. And a choice F. I don't remember what choice F is, so we'll just come over here and 6 is the base, 3 for power. So obviously we're going to do the power, so that's going to be 7 or better. And he gets it, so now we're going to roll. That didn't even roll. So he is hurt. And that is a choice E. Oh, man. I am sick of consulting the choices. So he's going to roll 9 or better for level 2. He, of course, gets that. He's rolling on level 2. Lewis counters on level 2. Lewis with a grapevine to shoulder lock 3. And that's a pin. So 6 or better is required to kick out, and he does not get it. So finally, this match ends. Evan Lewis has beaten Everett Marshall. And what did he use to beat him? I believe it was the grapevine to shoulder lock. Fatigue. Marshall, he's got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4. And Lewis looks like he's got 1. It helps if I label that properly. And that was not a particularly amazing match. That just drug. Too many charts. Alright, here is our main event of the evening. William Muldoon versus Jim Londos. This is for the National Bureau of Boxing and Wrestling's World's Junior Heavyweight title. So let's put these guys away and get out our wrestlers here. Evan Lewis goes back in there. Everett Marshall goes back in the black and whites. Come on now. Everett Marshall. And we've got William Muldoon and Jim Londos. So we've got to find the Tragosthes. Let's see where the Tragosthes are. They're here somewhere. Set 2, I can't remember if that has Muldoon. It does. That's Muldoon, the champion. And that would mean that this is Tragosthes set 1. And we are looking for Londos. There we are. So Muldoon and Londos. And Muldoon is a 5-2. Londos is a 4-1. Okay. Let's put the dice closer together. And then roll them. And our champion starts us out with a stupid thing. Our champion starts us out with a hip lock throw. He does have the power, so that is going to work. And Londos able to counter it, though, on level 2. And then Londos with some rabbit punches that Muldoon is able to counter on level 2. And then Muldoon with a big body slam. That is going to hurt Jim Londos. And Muldoon with a shoulder throw, once again hurting Jim Londos. And Muldoon going to send him into the turnbuckle. He's got a B, so let's see what he's going to roll here. 12B. Ouch. That is going to be the roll on level 3 defense. So let's see what he gets here. Level 3 defense. That's 4. He could leave the ring. He's got a C. He's not going to do that. So we are going to see Muldoon roll on level 3. That is a 3/4 Nelson. 3 hurting Jim Londos. And same exact result. Keeps him in that 3/4 Nelson. And now he could throw him out of the ring, and of course he's going to do that because he's got a C for a ring rating. C5. Out of the ring. C5. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So here we go. We're going to roll for Muldoon here. Level 2. And Muldoon with a big body slam on Jim Londos. But Londos able to pop right back up and just take it to William Muldoon. And Londos with a grinding armbar. And that is going to hurt William Muldoon. And Londos with the rabbit punches. But Muldoon going to counter that one. And Muldoon with a flying headmare. And that's going to hurt Jim Londos. Cat, what are you doing? Alright, I gotta go take something away from my cat real quick. I will be right back. The cat found his bag of treats and was attacking it viciously. So I had to get rid of, well, not get rid of them, but take them away. Alright. So now I can't remember where I was, of course. 4, let's see, or 2. I think it was the Londos on... Anyway, I'm just going to roll initiative whenever I get distracted and can't remember. I just roll initiative. So it's going to be Muldoon taking over. And Muldoon with a full front chancery. Londos easily counters that. Londos with the grinding armbar. And that's going to lead to a pin. So he's just got to avoid rolling snake eyes. And he does, and he does not get a fatigue counter for the first time. So that is going to lead to Londos rolling on level 3. And Londos with a fireman's carry slam, 3 add 1. So that is going to give him 1. And he rolled a 2. And that is going to be a hurt 2. So Londos with the reverse toe hold. And Muldoon counters. And Muldoon throwing him into the turnbuckle. And that is a 6B turnbuckle. So 6B. We've got... And that is the opponent rolling on level 2. So that's going to be Muldoon on offense on level 2. And Muldoon with a shoulder throw. And Londos going to counter that on level 2. And Londos with the rabbit punches, hurting William Muldoon. And Londos with that grinding armbar 3, and that's going to hurt Muldoon again. And Londos keeps that grinding armbar applied, and that is still just going to hurt Muldoon. And Londos with an out of the ring of his own, and Muldoon has got a B ring rating, and that is a 7. So a 7B out of the ring is going to be opponent rolls on level 2. So we are going to see Londos rolling on level 2. Let's see here. I'm zoomed in a little too much. And we have got into the ropes. So that is a 10B ropes. That is rough. And it's going to be Londos rolling on level 3 offense. So Londos, level 3 offense. And that's a standing toe hold. And that's going to leave Muldoon down. He's not going to leave the ring. And here's a Grecian sleeper grip. This is a choice move. Choice E. So it's going to be base of 8 with the higher one being on the agility. So he is going to not do that, because that's going to leave him with 6. So he is going to do the base of 8 minus power, which is 0, so it's going to be 8. And he gets it, and now Muldoon rolling on level 2. And Muldoon counters that on level 1. And Muldoon full front chancery, and Londos is dazed. And Muldoon does have the power, so he is going to be able to complete that hip lock throw, but Londos able to counter it anyway. And Londos into the turnbuckle. He's got an A turnbuckle rating, so let's see what happens here. That is a 10. So that's not a great roll, even for an A. Level 3 offense. So Londos on level 3 offense. And that is a 6, so he rolled a 5 on level 3. It's a fireman's carry slam, 3 add 1. And then he rolled the 1, so that is a hurt 2. 1. Those are rabbit punches, and 3, that's hurt 2. Reverse toe hold, dazing William Muldoon. Here we are seeing the head scissors, and that's an agility move. They are even on the agility, so Londos is going to be able to complete that. And Muldoon counters it, though. Here we have a red. Let's see. I'm starting to lose my place here. He countered on level 1, so that's a headlock and shake. And 3, that's going to daze him. There we go. That's a flying headmare 3, and that leaves him down 2. And then that is going to be a reverse crucifix, choice C. So we're over to the choices. Muldoon is on offense. So agility, That is not what we want. So that power rating, I think this is going to be 6 or better. Nope, 7 or better. Because he has a +1. So 7 or better. He gets it. And Londos rolling on level 2. And that's going to be hurt. And into the ropes, he's not going to do that. He's going to roll up. And 3 is the hip lock throw. He does have the power. And so Londos is going to counter that, of course. And Londos with a headlock throw, he fails because he does not have the power. And then reverse crucifix, choice C. So that's going to be a 7 or better. He gets it. And he's rolling on level 2 defense. And of course he counters that, because why wouldn't he? But he countered it. Oh, there's the crotch lift and slam, 3 add 1. And he is hurt. And here we go. We have got into the ropes. Of course we do. And that's a 4B ropes. So I believe that that is going to be a counter. Yep, roll on level 2 offense. So that would be Muldoon on level 2. And Muldoon with a shoulder throw, hurting Jim Londos. And now Muldoon gonna throw Londos into the buckle. And that is a 5B turnbuckle. So into the turnbuckle, 5B. Opponent rolls on this chart. So we're going to come back over here, roll our dice. 2, Muldoon, 2A, turnbuckle. So Muldoon takes back over on level 3 offense. Oh, Muldoon, double shoulder lock, 3 add 1. And that is going to be a pin on Jim Londos, so he just needs to avoid rolling snake eyes here. And that was a pretty easy thing to do. And now Muldoon on level 3. Out of the ring, he's going to roll up. Shoulder throw, and Londos counters. Of course he does. And Londos with some what is that? A reverse toe hold. Jeez, I can't read now. I must be getting tired or something. Reverse toe hold, and that is 3. So that's going to hurt William Muldoon. And here we go with the reverse toe hold, hurting William Muldoon. And now Londos with the grinding armbar, hurting William Muldoon. And now rabbit punches, hurting William Muldoon. And into the ropes. So he's got a B ropes rating. And he rolls a 3. So this is going to be some sort of counter. Roll on level 3 offense. Alright, so Muldoon on level 3 offense here. And Muldoon going to throw him out of the ring. And 3C. Even with the crappy out of the ring rating, I think that's going to be pretty solid for Jim Londos here. Opponent rolls count out. If there's no count out, then roll on level 3 offense. So here we go for the count out roll. He's got a 4. And he is counted out. So William Muldoon manages to retain his junior heavyweight title via countout over Jim Londos. That was a very unspectacular finish. And William Muldoon retained the NBBW World's Junior Heavyweight title. Fatigue. It looks like I'm going to add one there. So he had 3. And Muldoon had 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to call that a 2-star match. That ending was flat. As tired as I am, and as glad as I am that this is over with, I would have liked for a better ending to that match. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for me. I think this went okay. Obviously, I'm not used to certain aspects of it, so I'm, scrolling when I can hit buttons and that sort of thing. But hopefully, if we do this more often, I will get more used to it and we'll be able to kind of fly through things a little quicker. Alright, until next time, y'all have a good night, and I'll see